Hey, what's up everyone? This is Anthony here with Bless You Daylight, and thank you for joining me on my continuation and trying to defeat Idol Slayer. Or if you're joining me for the first time, welcome. I'm just trying to go through and beat this game. I've set up a lot of projects that I had started in the past, and I really just want to become the type of guy who finishes what he starts, so I'm going through this game. This is a very long running game. I do not think I'm anywhere close to finish. I have to reset from start. Let's say 2 more times probably. I may be wrong about that. I could look it up in the wiki, but I want to see everything this game has to offer. In last episode, I was debating on whether to start using the cash shop to speed up that progress, and I came to the conclusion at the end of that episode that I should, because I've played over 1,000 hours in this game. It's free to play, and if I only spend about $10 a week, that's about the price of a cup of coffee or a bowl of tea. So, you know, why not? It's a game I enjoy, and buying those items will help me progress faster, and I can get this done. I can start working on other projects, and the person who created this game who's given me over 1,000 hours of somewhat questionable happy times, because after the 700th hour, I did have a massive issue. But I find making these videos actually kind of reignites my passion for playing this game and having fun with it. So they kind of deserve a little bit of money, so that's what I did. And it keeps updating it too, which is really nice. Last month, he's updated it like 3 or 4 times, mostly because the last update had a lot of bugs in it, and so he went in and updated it a couple times to try to fix it, and then he re-updated some things here so you can see events in certain zones you can teleport to. Like have your portal unlocked too. Every about half an hour for me, because I've upgraded it to the maximum. There's a portal on the upper right hand side of the screen. It'll show up. You click on it, you click a zone you want to go to, and they'll have new enemies and creatures to slay. To get your Slayer points up, and he has it where there's events that happen in specific zones. There are so many different words, and I'm horrible with names to begin with, but the different zones, and occasionally there'll be an event where you get more Slayer points in that zone for slaying enemies. So he has it where now when you get to the exit menu, which has a lot of other stuff in it too, there's a banner that says this area has an event going on right now, and right now it's the hot desert event. I think I have some footage of that here soon. I do my commentary in post because I just find it more fun. I can relax and do my best playing the game and do my best commenting on the game play, and I also talked about that in my last video. Yeah, right here, if I scroll up, that's what I'm talking about, the Desert Blaze. For the next 8 days, there's an event where you increase your Slayer points there. And this is another update. He added that and some bug fixes. And then here are some of the other updates that he done recently. And you know, not everyone needs to update their game constantly, but it's always nice when you're playing a game for a really long time and they start updating it. Now, I am kind of worried that there's going to be like a massive content update at some point to add a whole bunch to the game, because I love this game, but I do really, really want to finish this project and get on to something else. And man, I kind of made a joke about that during, I think it was video 800, and he did update the game and add a few things since then. And it wasn't as big as an update, but I was scared, but I was really scared when I saw there was a new bit update, and I was like, oh no. Yeah, and that's the portal I was talking about to get to different places. Right now I'm trying to focus on defeating the demons here to finish the quest, to then give myself an upgrade that evolves them into black demons, or dark demons, I can't remember the term he used. There are different elemental typings in this game for the enemies, because there are certain quests where you have to defeat certain fire enemies, electric enemies, dark enemies, and I can't remember if they're just black archdemons or if they're dark archdemons, as in they have the dark element. I know once I unlocked the upgrade I did check, but that was a while ago. So, I'm still new to this commentary thing too, because I took a very long time to figure out how I wanted to do this. I kind of stumbled across this. I may actually, once I run out of gameplay footage, record while I play for a bit, see how that works. I haven't done that in years. I may flip-flop between the two, but I really like this because this, you know, I'm talking about how I'm doing things, and that's always boring. But man, I just like doing it like this because I could have gameplay footage or whatever project I'm working on, and I can focus on that project, but still have fun talking. And it doesn't feel as stiff as whenever I make a script. I don't know if anyone else has this issue, but every time I write a script and I read it off, it just doesn't sound natural. It doesn't sound like I'm a person. It sounds really robotic. So, I just don't really care for that. And plus, I don't have a script to be spontaneous, although there is a bit of a double-edged sword there, because I also can ramble, and the last video I did was an hour long. This video will be way shorter than that, because I realized I kept spinning my wheels and going in circles, and I thought if I kind of shorten the video, I can keep it tighter packaged and not constantly loop back and forget what I've already said in this video, because I did that a lot in my last one, and I enjoyed watching, because I make sure before I release any video I have to sit down and watch it and enjoy it. If I don't enjoy what I make, then what's the point in releasing it? Not just as in making it, but also watching it, because in the past I've released a lot of videos just to release something and did not have fun. I also kept calling this Ascending Heights, or this is Ascending Heights. I called it something else in the last video. Transcending Heights or Towering Heights, that's what it was. I kept on accidentally calling it Towering Heights. And it's Ascending Heights. It's a mini game you unlock in the village once you get through the tunnel area, and you have to play this mini game to get to a igloo where a guy needs his fishing rod fixed. And I'm in the process of getting the astral keys to do that, but in order to get the astral keys, I have to unlock them in the skills menu, which I think I kept calling the upgrade menu last time. The upgrade menu is next to your items that you upgrade for, or level up for more coins. And so the skills, there'll be astral keys, and when you ultra ascend, which basically resets your game to a new game plus like state, you can then use those keys to craft certain things. There's a lot of stuff you have to craft, but the further along in the skill tree you get, the more astral keys you get. So I'm trying to get all the abilities I can until I either get everything in the skill tree or get to a point where it's just locked. Because the last time I ultra ascended, I got to the point in the skill tree where you had to ultra ascend to unlock the next item. And once I got there was nothing else I could unlock, but I had to do it. Now, the first time I ultra ascended, I didn't understand that was a thing, so I ultra ascended a little too early and missed out on a few upgrades that would have made my second playthrough a lot easier. This is, I think, my third or fourth time playing through. I don't know if it tells you how many times you ultra ascended. It may, and that means when I bet it's in the stat menu, and I can check that. So once I check that, I can actually say basically what other games would consider a new game plus state or whatever. I don't know if there is an easier way to say that, or if any game actually calls it differently. Because I played Dark Souls Remastered, and I'm in my new game plus state there, but I've seen a lot of players call it new game plus state when they get to the third one instead of new game plus 2 or new game plus 3. Like, to just add pluses to it. I'm wondering if it's actually easier to just say new game plus 2, because then that would be like your third time run through again. The new game plus 3, new game plus 4, new game plus 5. I feel like that'd be a lot easier to say than just the plus plus plus. Like, I have a very similar issue to the great-grandparents thing, because as a kid, I always got in my head, because you have your parent, and then you have your grandparent, and then you have your great-grandparent. But once you get to a great-great, you just keep going great-great-great-great-great. Like, man, I wish there was a special term. Like, maybe like once every 2 or 3 greats, you get a new term or something. Like, what if it was you got your great-grandmother, your great, and then your great-great could be like your ultra-great-grand, and then just have those special words, and it'd just be so much easier to tell when you're talking about ancestry what name it is. But that could also be confusing for other people too, so I could easily see that not working. But it's a lot more fun than just adding these greats. Like, there was a scene in Emperor's New Groove where Yzma is trying to pawn herself off as Pacha's aunt? And I think it was like, the kids are like, you must be our great. Cut something else. And like 2 more minutes and I cut back and it's like great grandmother. Or great aunt. I love that scene. It was really good. Now we gotta gamble here. See what we get for the day. It's go. Red. We got 1. I always pause black when I do this, and I don't know why, I just do. And now we got 2. How far do can we get up like 5? This is, I really like how we did this, where the more you get correct, it kind of snowballs. So, yeah, that was my 4th round, so I get 4 tokens. And if I win this one, I'll get 5. Is this the time where I went from like really low to like 70? I know I said that in my last video. I actually made the last gameplay footage for that whole hour and this full recording session back to back before I made the commentary for the last one. I do not remember how far I get here. Here we go. 6? Got 41 now. I know I started at 20. Okay, that was 7. So we went 41 to 48. Got black. Got 14. So I think this is the one where I get. That was black 14, not that we were 14, that was 9. This is the one where I get. And I purchase something. Oh, and that's where I failed. There we go. So that's 56 coins. I didn't buy anything, so I guess I didn't. Oh, and I also, last time I kept saying that to get the upgrades to the equipment that I find or craft myself, there's a legendary equipment that you can upgrade, but I kept on saying I needed 10 astral keys. It's only 5, because when you walk by the blacksmith, she'll tell you what you need to increase her skill so she can upgrade. And the problem is, when you upgrade that, you can't tell her you don't want to give her the astral keys yet. It's just whatever you have is just automatically dumped there. And I'm trying to get the fishing pole done first, which is 20 or 19 keys you need. I'm going to say 20 because that sounds right. I have 9 keys right now, so I think I need 11 more. Yeah, because if I got 9, I'd have 18. So I needed 11 keys to unlock it when I ultra ascend. I don't know why I did the air quotes there. I didn't need to do the air quotes there. But ultra ascending. I really like this game, and I do feel like it's better played as just like a fun game to play once in a blue moon. If you enjoy watching this or want to play it yourself, it's free to play on your phone. It's a phone app. I paid $5 on Steam to play it on the computer. Play it very sparingly. Come in 5-10 minutes. Do not try to beat it like I am. It is not Do not sit down and play it for several hours trying to beat it like a normal game. It is not fun like that. It is definitely sit down, play it for 5 to 10 minutes, go do something else. Or, like I suggested last time, whenever you're watching something, if you got a commercial break, or you got the cheaper version just to save some money and you got ads, play this game while the ads are playing. Like, I do not recommend playing this for hours on end like I am. It's not that type of game. It's fun. Just save yourself a lot of heartache. I'm over 1,000 hours into this and I'm still nowhere near done. And I honestly think you're going to make just as much or almost as much progress playing it the other way. Because you're not going to burn yourself out and you keep constantly coming back, and when your minions come back, once you unlock the minions, because that does take a while on the skill tree, you can then farm those and that'll help get you a lot of Slayer points. You earn off when you're not playing too. And I don't have like a lot of stone upgrades for that. I do want to actively play this game. I enjoy it. I enjoy the mini games, even though I don't have all of them on right now. I don't have the boss mini game because I like playing the bosses, but they don't. The amount of time it takes to beat the boss versus playing the game, and it pauses the cooldown timer for the portal, the interdimensional portal that's up there at the 23 minutes right now. And I don't earn any souls for beating him. I don't earn any coins. It's none of that. It's just completely, you beat the boss, you get his special inventory item. That's it. And it's really good to rack up a lot of scrap material and divinity, but if you get all that... Did I really not... Okay, this is... I thought I had made sure that I didn't have any like long pauses like this in the game recording, but unfortunately I didn't double check that. I'm gonna have to double check that from now on, because I guess I forgot to unpause this. Snapple T. Man, I guess it is what it is, but we can continue talking. I would pause whenever I play like 3 hours. I'd pause first whenever I need to go use the restroom, and I do have it on my hotkey bar now on my keyboard. And I thought I had it while recording this, that I can easily pause and unpause the recording without having to exit the game. So why that was such a long pause there, just chalk it up to failed. I need to double check whenever I cut out the gameplay recording, because I do have like a long 3 hours of gameplay, and I cut up at the 20-minute mark, and like then I go a little bit further until there's like a cutout, and I thought that would be really good stopping point. 20 minutes or so, might be a little bit longer to get to the next mini game before transitioning. While playing the game, there are transition screens. That's the perfect time to cut the gameplay and just go on to something else. And in fact, I think this is the last mini game. If I remember correctly, at the 20-minute mark here, it'll transition. That's just a great stopping point to just give myself a chance to just sit down, record it, check the recording, upload it, and just have fun with it. And then I'm not talking for an hour long, not knowing what I'm going to say. Yeah, this is going to be the mini game. I'm at 18:37 now, and the transition. I just have this really bad instinct to tell you guys what I'm doing, how much work I put into these videos. I know that's not the best thing to do, and no one else does that. And it's probably just one of my Achilles heels, or one of the things I really need to work on. But I just like talking about it, because this is something I'm really into, making videos, and I've been doing it for years. It genuinely puts me in a really good mood when I'm making a video too, especially when I'm not trying to force myself to follow what everyone else is doing. There is something, like, I have this blast around doing it again. I just constantly, like, I really like just talking about it, because it's what I'm working on, and I have that instinct like a child where it's like, hey, I'm working on this, guys. Don't you think it's cool? And I just talk about it. And since I make videos, it's what I talk about. I just, it's what I like to do, so it's what I keep saying. I enjoy this game most of all. It takes the longest. The biggest issue here is similar with the bosses, though, is the bonuses you get for playing this one just, it's not worth. He's like, my goal is to get more coins and more Slayer points, but it's just not as great. But that's gonna be it for today. Oh, I know what I can do to improve for the next video. Once I get to the cutout here, because as you saw, the gameplay's over, I should have a background or something so I could do the outro from here and say thank you all for watching and all the other stuff all those other YouTubers do. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.